How's it going out there? Welcome from H2 Tech Videos. Today I want to go over the pros and cons of the Acer Iconia tablet A200. This is a great tablet that's out. It's one of the best value tablets that's on the market right now, and that's actually the first pro. Is that it's a great price. It's $349, and it is a 10-inch tablet, and so it's the first one that you could probably get that you can get a full-size screen and get a lot of the great Android features without having to pay $500 or $450. So that's right out of the gate. That's the first pro of it. Second pro is it has a full-size USB port, which is right here. So you could plug up a flash drive, printer, hard drive to pull your files. Anything USB you'll be able to plug up. You can even charge your cell phone right from the side of it. So that's just a great feature to have. A lot of people are wanting a tablet that lets them plug in a flash drive to move files quickly. Well, this is the one that lets you do it, and it's in a great price range. The next thing is, it comes stock with Honeycomb 3.2, but it's upgradable to Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0. Okay, so Android 4.0 is available, and currently I am running Ice Cream Sandwich on here, and it runs nice and smooth. So you get to take advantage of all those new features, like for example, one of the features of Ice Cream Sandwich lets you just go ahead and slide to get rid of your multitasking stuff. So that's a big plus right there. So Ice Cream Sandwich, bam. Okay. Next thing is it does have a micro SD card slot. If you look on the side right here, this little flap opens up. And here, it's kind of hard to see it, but there is a micro SD card slot right in here, which you can put up to a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. So you can really expand the memory and really just, take it and, add your movies, your videos, same thing, pictures, books. And what I always love about a tablet that has a memory card slot is you can buy more than one memory card. You can open it up and you can just, have a whole bunch of extra memory cards that have different stuff. So one could be music, one could be video, one could be pictures. But it's endless. You can always make sure that you can just pop a new one in and access more files. So that's a big plus right there. Another big plus, this is after playing with it for a couple of days and kind of getting used to the feel. It has kind of a rubberized backing to it, so it actually feels really good when it's in your hands. So that was one of the things I really liked about it, because it just felt, comfortable in my hands. I didn't feel like I was going to drop it. I spent some time with the Asus Transformer Prime, and although it's a beautiful and thin tablet, the back is kind of slippery. If there's not a case on it, you feel like, you're afraid you might drop it. But this, it has a great grip on it. And so it actually feels really good when you hold it. And, you'll never have that fear of, oh, what if I drop it type of thing. I don't have a case for mine right now. But, I'm content if I never got one, that it would still, be all right, Next thing is it has Acer, with their operating system, they've built in a feature called the Acer Ring, and there's this little green circle at the bottom. When you tap on it, it gives you access to some shortcuts, so like your photos, this is for gallery, the browser settings, and screen capture, and you can actually put whatever apps you want right here. So you can customize it, and let's say you always use Netflix. You can put that on here so you always have a shortcut to get right to it. So I love that. And then right here, it actually will show the last couple of websites that you visited as well. So it kind of shows your browser history, and it will make it easy for you to just go ahead and jump to one of those websites you visited recently, just to make it simple, just to be able to go back to it quick without having to always type it in. Another point on that, Acer also has built in this feature on the front here. When you click on the lock screen, you can actually have these shortcut apps that open up. So let's say, I want to open my tablet up and I want to get right to SkyGrid, which is a great website for like the latest in the news stories and all that kind of stuff. I can just go ahead and swipe right here, and it will take me right to that app. I don't have to open it first and then go to it. Or I can jump right to my calendar or the browser or Mint.com, which is what I use to manage all my accounts. So that's also customizable. You can put any 4 apps you want on the front, and now you have a quick shortcut. When you turn on your tablet, you can literally go right there and just jump right into it. So I love that's built in, because it just makes it so simple to get to the stuff that you use the most. You know, like I'm checking my accounts like a couple times a day, so I'll go to Mint.com, and this just makes it easier, and it cuts down the number of steps I have to do in order to do that. So another great plus right there is kind of Acer's customizable features on top of ice cream sandwich. Okay. This isn't really a plus, it's just more of a general spec. It does have an 8-hour battery life, which is the same as the Kindle Fire. It's a little bit below the other tablets that are out there. For example, I believe Samsung, they average 14 hours, but it's going to be between 10 and 14. The new Asus, I believe it's like 10 or 11 hours. iPad is 10 hours, so it did fall below expectation in terms of battery life, but again, they probably sacrificed a little bit on the battery so that they could put it in a lower price point so that everyone could afford it. So nothing wrong with that. Has Bluetooth. It has the front-facing camera, 2 megapixel, which is awesome. So you're getting a better resolution than normal. A lot of tablets only have a VGA front-facing camera, so the resolution is very low. So this one is a little bit better for that front-facing camera. And let's go ahead and jump over to the cons now. First con I had is that it's a little heavy. You know, the weight of it is, it's not like super thin. And, I kind of, for me personally, I would put that as a pro and a con because, again, because of the grip on the back and the extra weight, it feels good in my hands. And, I'm confident when I hold it that I'm not going to drop it. Like, it has a good feel to it. Now, the reason I listed it as a con because everybody doesn't like a heavy tablet, on the market. In fact, the lighter and the thinner, the better. But it really depends on personal preference, so you can kind of place down where you want it. The next thing is there's no rear-facing camera. That's right, there's only a front-facing camera. So, the plus side for the front-facing camera is you can still do the Skype and, all the video chat type stuff, but you don't have that back camera, which, I don't know, in my opinion, again, is not really a con because I don't rely on my tablets to take pictures because right now the resolution is so below par. Even the ones that advertise 8 megapixel, those pictures still aren't that great. So, I rely on my cell phone or I'll take my digital camera out. So, I kind of put that on the, it's a con because it's not there. It'd be nice to have it, but, it is what it is. Next thing is, it is a dual-core processor. It's not quad-core. And, again, another con, all the tablets that are releasing, starting with the Transformer Prime, will be quad-core. So, it could be faster. It's okay. And, I've told a lot of people so far that if you're looking for a tablet to just do work, if you wanted to browse the web, watch Netflix, just your real simple internet email type, this is a great tablet for that. Speed is going to be for the person that wants to play games, wants to get those really cool apps that are fast. If you're not into that, that's not going to be a big deal for you, but it is dual core over quad core. So that is one of the cons. Next one, it has a kind of a low screen resolution. Right now, I actually have it on the highest brightness. Right now, if you see that, it's on the highest setting, but the screen is kind of faded and washed out, especially because I'm an iPad person or I have an iPad, and so, I compared it to using my iPad and this, and it's below. iPad screen is it's a little bit brighter and the resolution's a little bit better. Obviously, everybody goes by the spec numbers, but I don't know. Even though it shows it's a high res, it still looks really kind of washed out when I look at it, and I've been looking at it a lot. And let's jump on the last two here. It I believe it's supposed to have flash, but a lot of the websites I've been to, you know, it says that it can't play the flash videos. I've been on some sites that have flash and it worked, and then the ones that had like flash videos, it did not work. So if it does have flash, it's not a full flash. So that was a con because I couldn't go to every website that I wanted to. And last con I say, there's no HDMI output or HD adapter you can get to plug it up to your TV. So this one, if you got it, there would be no, hold, let me run it up to my TV and be able to mirror the screen. So that was a con for me because I'm used to doing that with my iPad, and I know like Samsung has their adapter that lets you also run an HDMI. So they don't have a connection that allows you to do that, so you do lose that feature. Okay, so this has been the pros and cons of the Acer Iconia tablet A200. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, and make sure you to subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching H2 Tech videos. Have a good one.